Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Galactopod, where we talk about a galaxy worth of different topics. My name is Nico.
My name is Logan.
And today we have Percy Jackson Season 2.
Which just finished. The finale just aired, I think, yesterday?
Yesterday at 3 a.m. No, because
2 days
this
ago.
is Friday. Yes,
Yeah, so 2 days ago.
Yeah. But, so we are going to make this review a little bit longer because it did just finish coming out. Our Season 1 review was shorter because it came out in, I want to say 2022. No, that was 2023.
2023.
Yeah, it was 2023. But we're going to make this one longer.
I'm going to have a little side note really fast.
Okay, say
yeah. So in the last episode, because I have a very personal connection to this series. So
yeah, we both read these books when we were really young.
Yeah, I read it a lot more than he did. I will say that. So when I gave my rating, I was trying very hard to be unbiased on that first season because I knew if I was speaking for my own, I would have given it a very low rating. So I was going to say, I said 7.5. Thinking back on it, it's probably
7. I thought it was just 7.
It was 7.5.
Wow.
I'm thinking 5.5, bro. I really did not like that. Like,
I did tell you, like, bro, don't, like, we're not professional TV critics, bro. Just say what you think.
Yeah, I was trying too hard to be unbiased and not nitpick. Yeah.
Well, it's not just nitpicking. It's like, bro, just say what you think. Because, like, bro, when we get, like I told you this, like, literally on the car right here. When we get to Star Wars, I will be fucking biased, bro. I don't care. Like, that is my shit, and I have a lot of bad shit to say about Disney Star Wars. But
I have a lot of bad shit to say about Disney, bro.
They finally got rid of Kathleen Kennedy, so I'm hoping for something better, but we don't know. Anyways, though.
You want to go straight to the 10?
Yeah.
I think
our ratings.
I think mine's going to be a little higher.
For Percy Jackson Season 2 on 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
9.
7. You gave it a... No, you're lying. You're lying. No way you gave it a 9.
Here's the reason, though.
No way you gave it a 9.
Here's the reason, though. The first season... All right, were you watching the first season? Bro, I struggled to get through that first season. I hated it.
No, but, okay. Is it a 9 compared to the first season? Because, like, on its own...
Not compared to the first season. I'm saying...
I agree it's better than the first season.
No, I genuinely think, like, I enjoyed watching that more than I enjoyed reading the second book. Like, significantly.
But you think that's a 9 out of 10 season of television?
I think it was, what did I give an 8.5? I think I gave Fallout Season 1 8.5. I think it's better than Fallout Season 1.
You think that's better than Fallout Season 1?
Yeah. I think it was better. I think it was better than Fallout Season 1.
Wow.
Other than a few, like, creative choices, I actually really liked it.
Okay, wow. I thought... Well, because you said we were going to disagree. I thought you were going to give it, like, another 5.
No, I actually really liked it. I'm telling you, the second book was my least favorite out of the original 5.
Well, yeah, that's a very common opinion.
I enjoyed watching this way more than I enjoyed reading the second book.
Okay, but, like, on its own, you genuinely believe this is a 9 out of 10 season of television?
On a personal scale, yeah. Like, I think I gave Fallout an 8, and like 8.5, and I don't disagree with that. You don't disagree with that being an 8.5.
What did I give Fallout Season 1?
I think you might have given... You either...
What did I give Fallout Season 1? I think it was...
But
I can actually check. Hold on.
I think Justin gave it a 9.
I can actually check. Season 1 of Percy Jackson, I gave a 6.5. Fallout Season 1, I gave it 8.5.
Yeah, I think I gave an 8, you gave an 8.5. Which it's like... And I think Justin gave it 9, so we equaled out at 8.5. But it's like, I genuinely... Like, I thought this was better than... Like, I enjoyed this... I enjoyed watching this more than I enjoyed watching Fallout Season 1. Other than, like... There's, like, 2 things that I want to say. Like,
wow, okay, you've really thrown me off with that. I did not think you gave this season a 9. Wow. And, like, I guess that's good for you because I think it'll only get better from here, to be honest.
Yeah, I genuinely liked it.
But, like, I didn't think you would like it.
Here's my thing is, I like it because it is a personal scale, and I really liked it. And it's also a thing of, like, if you're improving upon your source material that much, you deserve applause, I would say.
Okay, give your first pro. I want to hear your reasoning for why you gave this a 9 out of 10.
First pro? Okay. I'll go with like I'll go with like some minor ones. So the designs for the monsters were so much better. It didn't look like a Disney show anymore. It actually looked like a Percy.
Really?
It looked like bro, especially I'm not gonna say like the designs were way better. But of like I forgot what the Scylla and the vortex thing. I forgot what it's called. But like
did you think the Furies look good?
Okay. Didn't
do you think the Sirens look good?
I thought the Sirens are actually nice. Like, it's way different from how they're described in the books, but I don't mind. Like, I think if you just look
I don't mind that it is different, but you thought that design looked good, like, on screen?
Yeah. You didn't?
I don't know. I didn't think so. But
I thought they were good design. Like, bro, that's better.
I'm just really surprised that you like this season.
That's better than they took an ugly girl and stuck her in a mermaid tail.
I thought you were going to give away low. Okay. So, you like the monsters. What monsters did you like then?
I told you the Scylla, the other one. I liked Polyphemus? Was that his name?
Really? Polyphemus? Okay.
Yeah, because the Cyclops.
What'd you think about what they did with the Cyclops eyes, like for Tyson and Polyphemus?
Okay. Tyson and Polyphemus, I like. There was the 3 in the Annabeth flashback. I did not like those because those didn't look like those didn't look like Cyclopses. They just look like normal people with one eye. Cyclopses are supposed to have a look, and I think Tyson has the look, but I think Polyphemus really has the look.
Okay. I mean, I see that. I do think they did the eyes pretty well. I don't remember the one you're talking about, the Annabeth flashback scene. I do have some stuff about that.
For you. Do yours.
I'll give my first pro. And this is like way different to what you just said, but I had a lot of things to say about like the dynamic between Annabeth and Percy in season 1, right? Like my opinion in season 1 was Annabeth is bad on her own. With Percy, she's way better.
Yeah.
In this season, Annabeth and Percy together are like somehow leaps and bounds above season 1.
They're fire. Oh my days.
It's leaps and bounds.
Like, their actual dynamic. I remember it's so much
good.
better than what I remember from the books.
It's so good.
It's so much
because
better.
From what I remember watching the books, and again, it's been a very long time since I've read Percy Jackson and the Olympians books at all. Right?
I last reread all 5 of the books. I think in 7th grade.
Yeah, I don't remember when the last time I reread them, but I will say this: from what I remember, from book 1 to maybe like book 3, there wasn't really much romantic tension from what I remember. They were definitely really close friends. But I never felt like, oh my god, he wants to kiss her so bad.
They were established as like the best of friends.
Yes,
kind of thing.
But I never felt like, oh my god, like these motherfuckers need to fuck right now.
That was also
like,
one of my pros. It's like it just establishes their relationship.
Yeah, like you could tell they have a crush.
Like
on
if you're reading the, I don't know how many people that are gonna listen to. Well, I don't know how many people are gonna listen to this, but like I don't know how many people that are gonna listen that have actually read the Percy Jackson books. If you read it, you could always tell there's a bit of romantic tension. Obviously,
there's always a little bit.
Obviously,
but like,
it jumps up in the 4th book.
Yeah, it jumps.
But like as you're reading, like especially when most people read this when they're younger, you don't realize that romance.
Yeah, you don't
until later on. They made it a lot more pronounced here, and that was a very good. That was one of the.
I actually like that decision.
There were creative decisions they made that I didn't like. That was one of the ones that I actually really liked.
Yeah, I put like in season 2, their dynamic is just it's way better and it's way more believable and actually genuine. Mm-hmm. Because here's how you know that their chemistry is actually genuine on screen. Is that the amount since season 2 the premiere came out, the amount of edits or shit I've seen on Twitter, TikTok of them shipping the actors together, that's how you know the fucking
they're getting the Sadie St. Caleb McLaughlin treatment.
Dude, they're getting Zendaya and Tom Holland treatment. That's how crazy it is. The amount of edits I've seen of like people trying to force them together, which like listen, they're minors. You shouldn't be shipping minors together. That's kind of weird. I think the relationship is so much better.
Yeah.
Like,
there were a few things they did really with actually like the interpersonal relationships of the camp. Yeah. Obviously, I don't have some of these written down, but there were some like I think Tantalus was really good in the show.
Oh wow, actually really?
Yeah, because I
didn't like him that much.
Well, yeah, but you're not
he wasn't one of my cons, I don't think. But
you're not meant to like him. You're meant to just like I think
like I know he's written to be kind of a dick, but
like in the book he's just kind of like an annoying overseer. Like it's not a crazy difference. Like he is similar to the books in a lot of ways. Yeah. But I liked it. Like that wasn't even one of my written ones. That's just some like.
Okay, give your next pro. I don't know. Because we got to move through it because I got a lot.
Oh, I will say this. This is why I say like this doesn't feel like a Disney Plus show no more. The humor was so much better. The actual jokes were so much better than the first season. The first season, bro, oh my god.
Really?
A lot of them felt really forced. And if they weren't forced, they just felt very like dumbed down or kiddie. In this season, like I'm not saying it was like some super advanced fucking humor or whatever, but it was actually way better. It stuck way better.
I think that's just because of improved acting.
I think it's improved acting. I think it's improved
because
writing.
The actors obviously got older, so they got better as actors, and I think they just got better at delivering their lines.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly because of that. But like, I can see what you're talking about, I guess. But I'll give my next one. I had a lot of thoughts. When we reviewed season 1, one of the main things I said for my cons was that I thought episode 1 of season 1 was the worst episode of the show, and I thought episode 1 of season 2 is miles better. Like, it's leaps and bounds better, and it's not close.
Better than
I'm saying episode 1 of season 2.
You're saying it's the best of the season, or the
No. I'm saying it's such a big improvement of like how to start the season off.
Yeah.
Because in season 1, episode 1, I was like, wow, this is how they're starting their second live action adaptation of one of the biggest like book series of all time.
One of the biggest fictional universes ever.
Yeah, this is how you're starting. That really annoyed me. But season 2, episode 1, I thought, okay, you're starting this way better. Like, I thought they introduced the main plot for the season really well.
I will say, I don't know if you remember it, but if they do the third season, the start of that season is going to be crazy.
I don't remember the start of the third season actually,
because it's.
And I like.
I don't know.
That's what's kind of stopping me.
Because it would be kind of spoiled.
Don't spoil it in case someone watches it.
But
And I
it's
haven't
like-
read it. But like, that's why I'm kind of avoiding rereading it. Like, because I'm like, I actually kind of like going into it and not remembering much.
Here, I'll tell you, the start of the third book, they instantly get introduced to Bianca and.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And it's like we see Percy and Talia together. Like, bro, it's the start of the third book is nice, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, so I thought they introduced the main plot for the season really well. I thought they established things like the empathy link with Grover, the dynamic with Tyson, the dynamic with Annabeth, like for the whole season in a good way that wasn't rushed. Because a lot of my criticism for episode 1 of season 1 was they rushed Mrs. Dawes, they rushed Camp, they rushed Chiron, they rushed Grover, they rushed Sally and Percy and Montauk. They rushed everything.
I think the only thing I really think that got like kind of rushed in this season, it was the Tyson getting claimed thing. Which is, I didn't hate it. It wasn't like crazy. I didn't hate it, but like
I will say, like one of the only things I don't like about Tyson is that we didn't get to see an actual introduction for him, and he's just there already.
Yeah,
I didn't like
how
that
he got
that
introduced
much.
in the books.
In the books, they had that whole scene where like Percy actually plays dodgeball in the school, and
Oh,
Tyson's there.
right.
And there's like I think there's like a monster.
That's
there
why.
that
That's why the
interrupts.
episode's named that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the episode's named that, and there's nothing to do with that.
Well, it's they're dodging the fire from the actual cannibals, but
Yeah, but like that's come on, dude.
yeah,
You're saying that like I don't know. That's just
it's a creative change just to kind of fit into their
it's a creative change that I didn't like.
Which is like it's not the worst thing to have.
But that's my main thing is like. This show is held back so much by Disney Plus.
Dude, oh my god, if this was an HBO show.
Oh, bro, I'm saying if this was an Amazon Prime show.
Amazon Prime or HBO, either of those.
Yeah, I'm saying, because HBO still kind of sticks a little too much to the 8-episode format. But Amazon Prime, like.
Just anything except
like,
Disney and
like
Netflix.
if they had the kind of. I don't know about budget, but runtime and episode length that Fallout Season 1 had, bro, it would benefit so much. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Was that yours?
Oh, yeah, that's yours. You can give your next pro.
Here, I'll do this one. I feel like Chris, in the books, he's given like no role, and he actually does have an established like piece of like he's established in a different. It's gonna be a different season in a different book later on, and it's like he kind of just pops up out of nowhere, and you're like, who is this guy? So I feel like them giving him a role in this second season is actually I feel like it helps a lot. Because I think in the books I think his name was just mentioned, but he wasn't actually like shown until the 4th book, which I don't know if you remember how he was shown. I'm not gonna say it because it's like a spoiler, but it's like him actually.
I remember he does something. Like I remember what he does.
There are some creative decisions they took in the second season that will end up setting up like some of the characters way better later on.
Yeah,
like
I need to get that renewal for season 4. Bro.
What was her name? Annalise, the Luke's like right hand girl.
Oh. Allison. I got some shit about Allison.
I did.
But, okay, I'll get my next pro. I had a lot to say, because here's the thing about Annabeth, right? In season 1, I didn't care that they race swapped her, right?
No,
I thought it worked.
I think...
Here's what I said about season 1 Annabeth. Her actress, right? I don't want to hate on her. I don't want to pile on. Mm-hmm. But I did think that season 1, she did have very corny delivery for her lines.
That was a Disney Plus thing, though.
I thought, I don't know, maybe, but like, at the time, I thought, she's just not delivering her lines really well. And it was, going back to rewatch it, to review it, I was like, wow, this is way worse than I remember it being.
Yeah.
But that was because I was watching season 2 weekly as it came out, and then midway through that, I went to rewatch season 1 to review it. But, bro, in season 2... like, she still has her moments where I'm like, oh, you probably could have delivered that line a bit better. But her, like, the actress's acting, I think her name is Leia, it is 10 times better. It is so much better, bro.
We'll just carry that into, that was one of my pros, is, like, almost the entire acting cast improved significantly.
Yeah,
like, there's like, one exception that I want to talk about later, but almost the entire acting cast, like, Walker Scoble,
he is so good, man.
He does so like okay
he's
in the first
bro,
season,
he's gonna be the next big thing, bro.
In the first season I was kind of mad. Like he's not blonde, but he's like light brown hair with blue eyes. I'm like, I don't see Percy.
He was definitely blonde in season 1 once.
It looked brown to me, bro. It looked like
he had like your level of blonde, but it was blonde.
It was very dirty blonde, if anything. But like,
yes, well, in this season he's definitely blonde. Though.
No, in this season
he kind of got kind of golden, kind of.
Yeah, because that happens with blonde. Like, my hair got lighter as I got older. My dad, he had blonde hair, and his hair turned to black.
Yeah,
when he got older. So it's like,
but
But like,
Yeah, I thought they were
Walker,
all
like,
so much better.
and we were talking about this on the drive here, bro. The casting for Grover might be the perfect casting.
The casting for
I think
Grover's
his name is
really
his
good.
name is Arion. I don't know how to pronounce his last
Yeah,
name.
me
I'm not
neither.
gonna try. But his name is Arion. He was probably the best possible
I was
casting.
like, I see the vision completely when it comes to this version of Grover and this version of Annabeth.
Yeah.
Like, when the show first started, I was like, ooh.
I will
okay,
say-
you're already automatically gonna get controversial because you race swapped her. Which, like, okay, fine. Like, her race wasn't super important to her character before. You could get away with it. But they also, her acting wasn't the best in season 1. I was like, wow, is this gonna work?
Yeah.
Season 2, I'm like,
season 2, no,
season 2, I'm like, yes, bro,
there were
yes.
parts where she actually carried.
Yeah, there were parts where she
No,
was
and I
really
will say
good.
the only thing this isn't even a complaint. It was just funny. There was a scene where she was next to Kyron and Percy, and she looked just comically short.
Yeah, that's the thing. That all of them grew up like
All of them-
crazy.
well, yeah.
She stayed the same
Walker
height.
Scoville grew like a foot.
No, yeah, bro, it was so funny because it was like in season 1, they're like, she's like maybe even like a bit taller than him, I think.
Yeah, they're like the same
and
size.
dude, season 2, his whole head is like his chin is above her head, like it's bad. But okay, your turn, right?
I think I did the whole acting one. So,
Yeah. Well, okay, I'll say this is my next pro, but it kind of goes into what we just said.
Yeah.
Like, Walker Scobell's acting is so good. And, like, I just thought, like, this season kind of cemented him, in my opinion. I think he might be one of, if not the best, like, young actor there is right now.
Yeah, right
Like,
now. I wouldn't say
don't,
ever, but I would
like,
say right
like
now.
I know there's that one kid
From
who,
Welcome to Derry.
no,
no.
from that I told you about. He won like
From the English, from the
an
British
Emmy.
show, right?
Yeah. it was like this show called like Adolescence. He won like an Emmy, and a lot of people wanted to play
I've seen
Damian Wayne.
scenes. He looks good.
He does look good. So I haven't watched that, to be fair, but Walker's still 17. I think he was 16 when they filmed season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen a 16-year-old actor act better than that. Like, it's so insanely good, and like he's the lead as well.
Yeah.
Like like the show is named after him. Like, I don't know. I just think he did really well, bro. But yeah. You can, is it you or me that gets the next
It's
one?
me. Cause
Okay.
Yeah, here's my thing. The fight scenes, I actually like the fight scenes in the first season too. The fight scenes in this season as well. Like, I feel like they do that like
The fight scenes are better. Yes.
The fight scenes are better, but I feel like they do the actual fight scenes well. Like compared to, I don't even know. We'll do Stranger Things because we talked about Stranger Things. A lot of the fight scenes in Stranger Things felt robotic as shit.
But that's also because like they're not working with characters who should know how to fight, though. To be fair to them.
To be fair, but it's also like I said, the Percy's fight scene with what's his name, Ares, like at the finale of the last season was good. Percy's fight scene with Luke was good.
Dude, in season 2,
that
you
was
mean?
good,
Bro.
In season 2, that was good.
Bro, I was actually surprised. I was like, damn, they're actually showing him getting his ass beat. Like, his nose is fucked.
No, yeah, because he got his ass beat. I
didn't think they were gonna go through with that.
He disarmed Luke like pretty fast, and I was like, "Oh shit, they're actually gonna have him win the fight."
Oh, yeah, because I saw an
and
interview.
then he just got his
He got his ass whooped.
I thought Luke was gonna punch him twice and be done, bro. It was like,
bro,
fucking,
he went down to the floor.
It was fucking.
This dude was.
Yeah, it was.
Yo,
it
he
was
beat-
bad, bro.
Bro, I literally stood up in my room. I was like, damn, this is how they're moving this scene? I was like, that was
Yeah.
crazy. But I did see an interview that like Walker was talking about that scene. And like, I just think this is why he's the perfect casting for Percy. He was like, oh yeah, like when Percy disarms Luke, in that moment he thinks he's won.
Yeah,
because like he hasn't really dealt with like real life stakes before.
Yes, bro. And then
he
goes
realizes
back to the fatal flaw. Yes,
and then he
the
realizes
hubris.
like, oh shit, Luke is actually like fighting to kill because he's no longer like, because now that Talia's back, there is no, we need to keep Percy alive because he's the great prophecy child.
Yeah.
Now that Talia's back, it's like, oh no, it's Talia. We could kill Percy. And you see that instantly when Luke is just like, yo, I don't care if you disarm me, you're still getting these hands. Like, that was really good to me. But I'll give my next pro. And my next pro is actually Tyson.
Oh my god, you want to know what I had written down?
What?
Fucking Big Dog Tyson, bro.
Bro, okay.
Most clutch character in this show.
Yeah, let me say what I wrote down. So I put, he's obviously clearly meant and like written to be very likable. Like, that's just how he's written to be. But he does so much. He does so much for Percy's character, while still being his own character. Like, there's a lot of critiques I had when we reviewed Stranger Things of like, there's certain characters I feel like they only exist.
They're just plot devices.
They
and
only
Avatar.
exist. They only exist to further other characters.
We never posted the Avatar one. Fuck.
Yeah,
but
they like, that was the thing. I felt like they only existed to further other characters.
Yeah,
Tyson, you could try to make an argument, but bro, there is so much.
No,
like, he's so good on his own. Like, he's
like, bro. Not only did they do his character so, bro, like,
dude, the bomb that he made in episode 3.
Here's my thing: is
was
Tyson
such a
in the
good
books,
moment.
like, obviously Tyson always was meant to be a likable character, but when I was reading the books, I'm like, yeah, he's cool. When I was reading this, Tyson was probably my favorite character this season.
Who was my favorite character?
I really like. It was.
I was about to disagree with you, but I actually didn't think about who my favorite character.
I think
was.
it's either Tyson. It's either Tyson or Annabeth for this season.
For this season, I would probably say, yeah, maybe. I think my favorite character was probably Annabeth, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those two for me, and it's like, bro, because here's my thing. This is why I gave this such a high rating. It's because you're improving upon specific characters on the plot of the books. It's like. And like, I'm gonna hope this show only gets better. Like, I'm gonna hope it doesn't.
I think it does, because I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, season
I don't want to
two,
claim anything because I don't want it to be like a fucking massive fall off. But like,
bro, book 2 was by far the worst book, or not the worst, or like
we're not gonna say by far, but like a lot of people dislike the second book the most out of the original 5,
or they just like the second book the least. Because I still think it's a good book.
It's still like a solid
I think everyone likes that one the least. They think Sea of Monsters is the weakest.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 is still way better than season 1. And they have book 3, 4, and 5, in my opinion, are all bangers. Yeah, so you adapt those.
Like, this is my favorite thing out of things we've like officially published and reviewed so far.
Yeah,
like
definitely,
it's good, bro.
I think I like, by the time this show finishes, I'll like it more than Fallout. But I still like Fallout season 1 more than I've liked both of these seasons.
No, I like season 2 better.
Season 1 is not even.
Bro, I'm gonna say this so for real. I like, for me, watching, maybe it was because the ads on Disney Plus didn't help compared to Netflix.
Oh god, I hated those.
But
ads.
watching the Stranger Things season 5 was easier than watching the first season of Percy Jackson. Like,
well, okay, get to your next part.
My next one. Fuck, you took my Tyson one foot. Oh, this one's a minor one. This is just something I really liked. Whoever did the hair in this season needs a pay raise. So seriously. Like, especially when they're on Cersei's Island, Percy's hair, Annabeth's hair, Clarissa's hair.
Dude, I thought Percy's hair looked really good. Like, I was like, that is a Greek hairstyle.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, whoever did the hair, like, I don't know if it's wigs or just actual design.
No, because that's his hair. That's Walker's hair. In terms of Walker, that's his hair.
Yeah, but for Clarisse as well, and Annabeth on the island, and actually Talia's hair, that's like pretty book accurate. I think her hair is a little straighter in the books.
No, but bro, yeah, in the books, doesn't he have like a pixie cut?
No, I think it's something similar to that. I think it's just shorter and it's straight.
Well, no, because it's obviously not like, it's not black hair.
Yeah, it's not curly.
But like, it's like, yeah, no, she has like that kind of pixie cut. That's how she's described. I'm 90% sure.
I know. I'm pretty sure she has the kind of where it's like short on one side. It's the rebel. It's the punk look. Like a pixie cut's like a little.
Oh.
It's the punk look. Like,
no, I don't.
They did talent. Like, I think
whoever
whoever did that hair. I'm so serious. Pay that motherfucker some salary, bro.
I thought they were all. I thought Walker's was amazing.
Yeah,
like in Cersei's Island, I was like, this is the most Greek hairstyle in modern day I've ever seen.
Yes, bro. Like, my God, I better see hair like that in the Odysseus movie or in the Odyssey, bro.
Oh yes.
Like, yes. Bro, put that motherfucker on the movie, bro.
Yes.
Like that ass.
Yes. I'll give my next pro. And this is kind of a smaller one. The cast is obviously like visibly like years older, like all of them. Right? Clarice isn't as much. Annabeth isn't as much. Grover, Percy, noticeably way older.
Grover not as much, just because he has a really young face, but he's older.
Dude, if you look at Grover from season 1, episode 1 to now, it's night and day, bro. Yeah. It's night and day. But especially because it's only supposed to be a year apart. But I'm gonna be honest though, it weirdly works for the show in a way that I didn't expect. Because like Walker being visibly older kind of obviously helps his acting, but it also helps establish kind of like a more like serious tone for like this season and like the upcoming ones. Like it's hard to it was hard to take season 1 serious during its serious moments when it's like, dude, these kids like they're kids, like they look like kids.
It was always gonna be like that.
It was always going to be like that.
That's kind of the main reason I think we'll never get.
But like I never got that feeling with earlier seasons of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I never got that feeling, and they started young.
Well, that's because, bro, like them, like all of the child actors, especially Finn Wolfhard and Noah Schnapp, they were just so like
they were so good as child.
I'm gonna
actors.
say ahead of their time as like child actors.
Yes,
that it's true. Like it's an anomaly, bro. You're not gonna see that anywhere else.
True, but I'm saying for season 2, I like, even though they were visibly older, I kind of like.
Yeah,
I
didn't mind it. I have something to say about that later on, but I didn't mind it.
It worked.
I think I'm out of like major ones.
Are you out of pros?
Yeah, I'll just if I think of any, I'll say them. Just do.
Okay, I only have a few more left. I thought the armor for the campers looked pretty good, and I thought like
Percy had it on the last scene.
Yeah, I thought like during the chariot race, I thought the armor looked good, and I thought for the most part, the sets and the props throughout the season looked way better in my opinion.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like I thought the sets for Camp Half-Blood were way better this season. Like the stuff that we got inside of camp was so much better. It's insane. Like that final battle, I'm like, dude, I couldn't even imagine doing that in season 1.
That was another thing. Sorry. about the monsters. The hippocampi looked good, dude.
It did, yeah.
Yes, those look good. I thought they were gonna butcher those so bad. Those looked good.
Yeah, but you know, I really like that. I'm gonna be honest. I'll go to my next one. The whole chariot race scene was, in my opinion, one of the best shot like sequences in the whole show so far. Like, I thought the way it was shot was so good.
As a sequence, yeah. I think the fight at the end was better.
I don't know. I don't know. I just really like the cuts they decided to use, the camera angles, like the way they decided to do like I just thought the whole scene as well was just really good. My computer's turning on. But I thought the whole scene itself was really good. And then, like, the way they defeated the flock, like, of birds fit the vibe so well. Like, I don't know if that's how they do it in the book, but it feels like it, like that whole scene felt like it was ripped straight from a page of Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
That was like, this is the most Percy Jackson thing they've done.
Yeah, it's got that, like, kind of goofy, like...
Yes. But, like, I don't know. I just thought it was really good. My next one, Percy and Clarice's dynamic was actually surprisingly really good.
I actually really liked it. I think it was similar-ish in the books, but that was one thing I wanted to say. Oh, I meant to say when I talked about Chris, they did Clarice really good here as well.
They did. And, like, I'm going to say this about Percy and Clarice. I thought their scene where they're talking about...
You're talking about on the boat?
On the ship, where they're talking about Clarice's quest, right? Where, like, they're having, like, that sit-down conversation and they're eating and shit. I thought, in my opinion... That was one of, if not the best, like well-acted scene in the whole show so far.
Well-acted. That was the best one-on-one dialogue of the whole show.
I think so, yeah. Like, the scene was that good.
Yeah, it was really fucking
that
good.
Scene, like, I just thought it was really good. The end of episode 7 where he gives her the fleece and Blackjack was obviously a great moment as well. But, like, that scene in episode 4 where they're talking on the ship, I was like, wow, this is really good. Like, that would, like... This is like the most good acting I've seen on the show so far.
Dude, I cannot wait to see like Percy flying in on Blackjack with the sword in hand. I cannot wait to see scenes like that. We're not gonna get that
as long as they do it well, then yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna
get that. As long as it visually looks good, then yeah, I'll like it.
If they do it like, you remember how they did the Valkyries in Thor Ragnarok?
I think so.
If they do a scene like that, woo.
Yeah. But let me see what's my next one. Okay, the Polyphemus twist. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the book.
Him being smart?
Yeah, him being smart.
Yeah, that was not in the book.
It was not in the book. I actually really liked it.
That's what I really
liked it. I was like, wow, I did not expect this at all.
Creative decisions that they, because fucking Cyclops are supposed to be dumb. Like, even with Tyson, even though he's obviously like not just stupid, like he's very like obviously like mentally well behind both Percy and Annabeth.
Yeah.
So
but I thought the Polyphemus twist was so, because it makes sense. It's like, dude, you're not gonna live for as long as he has and not get smarter.
Yeah, bro.
He's been alive for so long. He's not gonna remain as stupid as he was when Odysseus found him.
Yeah, I really like that. I think like that's what I'm saying. Like they have they take a lot of creative decisions, and some of them are hit or miss. That one was a hit.
Yeah, that was a hit. Oh my god. And this is my last one. This also, in a way, it's also a con because I think the issues with the pacing and the Disney Plus show format and everything. I think it's still an issue. But what I'll say though is that they're getting better at adapting around it for sure. I
didn't mind the pacing this season.
Yeah, but that's my point. Is that like the pacing in season 1 was an issue because I think they just didn't really know how to work around or work with the run times that they have to work with and the episode length and like the amount of episodes. This season, I felt like they're like starting to get it. They're like, okay, this is the amount of runtime. This is the amount of episodes we have. I'm sure they don't like it either. Yeah. I'm sure the writers don't like working in those time frames either, but they're learning to like work through it.
The run times are also just longer in this season.
I think it was slightly longer, but it wasn't like noticeably like, oh my god, we went from 35-minute episodes to 50. It's like, no.
Yeah, but this is the problem. This is always going to be a problem of adapting a book to TV shows, especially TV shows and movies. Is you're going to have to cut stuff. You're going to have to, because there's just so much.
That's the thing. Yes, you're going to have to cut stuff, but like the way the format is right now, you have to cut so much shit.
You have to figure out how
I completely forgot the party ponies were supposed to be a thing.
Yeah.
Because they cut all of it out. That was more because of budget.
Because the party ponies were supposed to help fight in that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that was more because of budget. But like, they had to cut out so much other stuff because of the whole Disney Plus show format. I didn't really care. Like, I was like, oh, it would have been cool to see.
I would have wanted to see Chiron in the final fight.
What I really wanted to see was the scene introducing Tyson with the whole dodgeball shit and Skull getting. I thought that I don't know. I thought they really missed out. But that was my last pro. Do you want to start with cons?
Yes, I will start because I don't have many, and I have one that's very much.
We're good on time. We have 30 minutes for cons.
So, Talia's actress. Personally,
we're going straight there. Okay.
No, this is a very small one. Personally, I didn't mind Talia's actress. I think as a creative decision, it sets up other decisions later on, which I've talked to you about that I don't agree with, especially for Heroes of Olympus, for other characters who she has very close ties to. And I'm gonna keep it very vague because I don't want to like spoil or nothing. Why does she have a British accent?
Thank you. That's what I said. I literally, hold on. That's literally, let me read you exactly what I said about this. I said, I don't care about race swapping Thalia. You had to once they casted Zeus.
Yeah.
Who they had to recast because I think the old actor passed away.
Yeah.
And like, I'm gonna be honest, the person they recasted did not do as good of a job.
You didn't have to race swap her, but like.
And then I put, the person who they recasted was way less convincing for Zeus. But I put, my exact thing that I wrote is, but why British, question mark. Why does she have to be British? I don't like that.
I don't know if this is stated until the Heroes of Olympus series. She is from California. Her mom is an actress in Hollywood. Like,
because then that makes it so, like, where did she get the accent from?
Yeah.
She's been in America her whole life.
Like, that was so stupid to me. And it's like, I actually thought Talia's actress in the scene she had did very well. Considering she had, like, no screen time. It's just the accent.
Because then that brings problems like when she was born, right? Like, Zeus would have been in the U.S. because that's where they explained that the Western civilization was in.
Yeah.
How, like, so does that mean that, like, he met Talia's mother in, like, England or London or something?
And for anyone that doesn't know the actual, like, interconnectedness of the Rick Riordan universe.
No, they explained in season 1. So, like
no,
we can assume.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm pretty sure, I might be misremembering this, but I'm pretty sure in England is where the Kane Chronicles take place. Like, the Egyptian pantheon.
I don't know about that. I never read the Kane.
Yeah, I read them a long time ago, but that's where the Kane. So it's like if she's from England, she would have encountered that. It's like, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that because that's like either she was born in England and somehow Zeus got to England even though he's supposed to be in America, and or her mother is English, and was raised by her mom, but she ran away from her mom when she was really young.
I guess, but her mom's name is. I'm pretty sure her mom's name is Scarlett. I think, which is
okay. That could be an English person, but like, what age did she run away from her mom?
I think her and Luke were together she's 15. Her and Luke, she ran away at 13. Because it was after.
Okay, then I guess you could have the accent, but like, you're gonna get your mom's accent who's British while you live in America. I don't believe that.
Yeah, like. And we live, like, especially where we live, we see that doesn't come.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That's why, like, I just didn't really like it because then it's like.
But since I just mentioned it, I'm gonna say, for anyone who's watching the show and hasn't read the books, the Percy Jackson series is obviously a very good series, but the Heroes of Olympus series is significantly better. It's significantly the Magnus Chase series is very good as well. It's a lot different, but it's very good as well. The Kane Chronicles, if you like just like cool ass fight scenes, the Kane Chronicles hit. So like I encourage people to read those books because Rick Riordan has one of the best like.
Is it Riordan or Riordan?
I think it's Riordan.
I think it's Riordan, bro, but I don't know.
I don't know, but bro.
Oh my god, this is another nitpick.
Motherfucking Rick. Let me finish this really fast. But he has one of the largest and like best, like most interconnected, well developed universes. Like you see, like the main character of the Magnus Chase series is related to Annabeth, and that's stated like very early on. Their last name is Chase, so it's like. The Kane Chronicles, I think there's a novella where he ends up meeting Percy, the main character. It's a very good universe. Obviously, there's the Apollo Trials as well. And there's the novella of Percy and Annabeth at college, which I think they want to make a epilogue, not epilogue, what's it called? Whatever, they want to make the next series about that, or the next, like, the last
No, that's Chalice of the Gods where they're in senior year.
Yeah. So it's like, but I do encourage everyone to read those books.
I'm going to say this, though.
What was your nitpick?
This is another nitpick. You were talking about, like, we were talking about how to pronounce Rick Riordan. Did you, like, okay, how do you pronounce Luke's last name?
Oh, Castellian.
Castellian?
Castellian.
Okay.
Like stallion. Castellian.
That's never... I've seen so many people say this. It's Castellan. That's how I've pronounced it my whole life. That's how so many people on the internet I've seen pronounce it. Why did he in the show say Castellan?
Did he?
Like, when I heard that, I was like, oh, like, I cringed so bad.
I thought he said, this is the one that
he said, I, Luke Castellan, allow whatever his name was.
Was it Castellan? Yeah.
He said Castellan. I'm like,
I have something to say about him. That was one thing that messed me up. I don't know, maybe it's because I was a kid when I was reading them, but I always read her name as Clarice.
Yeah.
I always read her name as Clarice rather than Clarice. I was like, oh, shit.
No, I always read it as Clarice. But, let me look through my cons now. Okay, my first one was about we don't get a proper introduction for Tyson, and all we get is a throwaway in Percy's line, or a throwaway line in Percy's narration talking about how his mom found him while working at a homeless shelter. But I've already talked about that.
But that's realistic, so I don't think that.
Yeah, I put... Okay, the CGI and the effects look a bit wonky at times. And, like, this kind of goes against something you said, but, like, okay.
This is the only scene that I really thought about that was when the thermos emptied and it had that was the scene where I was like,
I'm gonna be like, okay, Tyson's eye looks good for most of the time, but the Lystragonians look terrible in my opinion. And
that's the cannibals, right?
Yeah, and the Grey Sisters looked so bad.
The Grey Sisters,
the ones in the taxi when they pick up.
I forgot about them.
Those are so bad.
They looked stupid, but
they were so bad. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, and there's one thing I don't even remember. I didn't even remember this from the first season. The Oracle. Why is it not a skeleton? It's supposed to be a skeleton. That's actually
it is a skeleton though.
No, she's not, bro.
She just has hair.
No, she had skin.
In season 1?
In season 2, in season 1 maybe. In season 2, she had skin.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Look it up right now. I'm so serious. She has skin, and I'm like, dude, that takes away from something that happens in the later books. Because then it's like, oh, she's alive. Like, why does she have skin? It's like I hated that design choice specifically. Is it just gonna show you Rachel? It might just show you Rachel. Yeah, she has skin. You can see it.
Oh fuck, yeah, she does.
I don't know why she has skin, because in the books she's supposed to literally be like, she's supposed to look kind of like a mummy, kind of. She's supposed to be literally a skeleton just dressed in the Oracle clothing with the jewelry, and it's like here she just looked like a grandma they keep chained in the basement or in the attic. I mean, it's like, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. That was I didn't.
Here, I'll help mine that way we don't spend too long on this. This actually kind of goes against what you're saying, or this is more just like. Bro, the characters are gonna age out of these roles so fast, especially if they do Heroes of Olympus. Because
they already are filming season 3 right now, and it's gonna release this year.
Okay, yeah, but season 3, he's already older than Percy is in season 3, and in Heroes of Olympus, the entirety of Heroes of Olympus,
he was already older than Percy is in this season 2.
Yeah, the entirety of Heroes of Olympus, they're 17. That's 5 more seasons. That's why I think we're never getting Heroes of Olympus.
I think we are gonna get Heroes of Olympus. That characters are just gonna look older.
Maybe, and I guess it could work. I guess,
and I think they might just edit some of the writing decisions to make it take place during a longer period of time.
Maybe, I guess, but like I don't know. I don't like it.
You could definitely make it work.
You can make it work.
Definitely make it work.
That was just something I threw in there. You wanna do yours?
Yeah, I'll give my next one. This is kind of a smaller one. I thought Tyson being claimed felt really rushed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I said that earlier. I thought the claiming scene was rushed.
I thought the claiming scene was pretty rushed, and like we never really got to see how Percy feels knowing he's not the only Poseidon kid. Like I think he says 1 or 2 lines about it.
Yeah.
But like I think it was just brushed over way too quickly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like
because it kind of just happens like, oh, okay, he's in camp now, and then we just move on.
That like other than that, the pacing in the season I felt was very good. That was where I felt like they really just had to like fucking get through that shit to get through it.
Yeah.
Here's my next. Wait, okay, I have 2 more. One of them's like...
Can I say... Because this is a really small one, so it's just about 1 line of dialogue. There's a line where Clarice attempts to flirt with Chris Rodriguez.
Oh, that was funny.
She goes, because I can be very persistent when I mark my prey. When she said that...
That was funny.
I paused the shit.
That was funny.
And I genuinely had the... Because I watch it on my PS5. I genuinely had the urge to pick up my controller and toss it at my screen. I'm like, what the fuck was that? What did I just watch? I cringed so hard watching that.
No, yeah, it was stupid, but I kind of like it.
Like, even if it's meant to be corny, that line is disgusting.
That
line was so bad.
It was really stupid when I was watching it. It was funny because she got laughed at, and that's like the first time Clarice has ever been embarrassed. So it was like, bro.
Yeah, but dude, oh my god.
I have 2. They're both kind of big ones. I'll do with this one. Cersei's Island not burning down is a stupid decision for a lot of the rest of the series. Especially when you consider, okay, I know we've talked about Heroes of Olympus a lot. You remember Reyna from Heroes of Olympus, right? I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but like, it's a very big plot point in the second book, and it's like, that island got burned down, and so some of the survivors that were actually worked on the island had to were brought on the pirate ships as slaves, and then we see Percy leaving the island, and it's all we just see the pirates run out, and then everything is all good when Percy gets on the boat. Like, there's no fires, there's no fighting. Cersei's up in her office, perfectly fine. It's like that, not burning down that island actually makes me so mad.
I actually forgot they burnt that down, I'm gonna be honest.
No, because that is an important plot point.
I have something to say about Cersei's Island that doesn't have to do with that, because I honestly forgot that they were supposed to burn that down from the books.
I will say, I also didn't like how the sirens were like on Cersei's Island. Like, I don't know if that was in the books, but I did not like that.
Well, they're not. I mean, are they on it?
It's like,
is it not like a neighboring island?
It's an island 100 feet away from the coast of the other one. That's like this big. Like,
I
dude,
mean, I guess, yeah.
like that was stupid to me. The sirens are supposed to be like out in their own. They're supposed to be like in fog in like their own kind of area. Like, I didn't like that.
It was weird to me, like they could like go on like a fucking like a microscope
Yeah.
from like that far out and just see that close of like what the sirens actually look like and stuff from that far away.
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of annoyed me. But I'll say this wasn't my next one, but I'm gonna just talk about my con for Cersei's Island as well. And like, okay, I get you had to do it, right? Because it's in the book. It's a pretty big thing in the book.
Are you talking about him being a guinea pig?
No, I'm talking about the entire arc at Cersei's Island. Kind of felt filler and like kind of fan service.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Is in the book, when you're reading the book, it feels filler until you get to the what it actually like. Because then Rick Riordan realized it was filler, and he actually improved upon that in Heroes of Olympus. That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. Them changing it pisses me off because it actually affects.
But that's my point, though. Is that it feels kind of like not just filler, but like kind of fan servicey with the whole line of Percy burning down Olympus for Annabeth. Like I thought that was like, did you have to include that? Like that just felt like you're kind of rushing Percabeth a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know. And
do you
also,
think we're gonna get them in the 3rd season? We might end up getting them in the 3rd season.
No, they've said for sure they're waiting for the kiss until the 4th season.
Well, yeah, but do we think we're gonna get like an actual like maybe not a kiss, but like?
I mean, I think it's obvious they already like each other, but they're not gonna date until 5th season for sure. Like they're not gonna they're not gonna start dating 3rd season. I promise you that. Yeah. But I'll say, and here's another thing. Cersei's actor genuinely has the worst performance of the entire show. I'm gonna be so honest. She was so bad. Like the delivery of almost all of her lines, like I'm talking 85 to 90%, are genuinely bad, and she does not feel menacing in any way.
She doesn't feel like she's a fucking ancient, the best.
At all.
What'd she say? The best magician of all time?
At all, bro.
Like, bro.
Like, there's a line where she talks about, yeah, my mother invented magic. It's like, yeah, then I should be way more afraid of you. You look like a fucking English teacher. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, listen, no hate to the actress, no hate to the casting.
Actually, I would say that.
But I thought that was the worst performance of the entire show by far.
Yeah, the visuals that they did for her magic, where it was literally like she blew the dust on him. Like I would have preferred to see like maybe some more visual effects. Like that way it makes it.
Like, bro, if you compare that to Cersei, I know you haven't watched Creature Commandos in the DCU, but they had Cersei in that show.
Yeah, because I know she's a decent character.
It's night and day, and they're the same character.
Like, okay, here's my thing. Is imagine if she was saying, oh, my mother created magic, and they have like a little bit like of a magical flip, like her eyes like change color for a second, or they have like a glow or something like that. It's like there's like for characters like that you have to do little things, and I get it eats budget up, but you have to do little things to make them matter. Yeah. Because it's like, dude.
Yeah,
but I do think we end up seeing Cersei's mother later in the Lost Hero.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember almost anything from The Lost Hero. That book was kind of forgettable to me.
I very vaguely remember it. I vaguely remember it.
But, okay, do you want to give your next con?
I have one left. I have
a few left, yeah.
You might disagree with me on this one.
Okay, talk to me.
I feel like the actor for Luke, his line delivery,
I don't disagree, man.
His movement.
I see what you mean.
Here's my thing.
I do see what you mean.
Visually, I never saw him. Maybe that's because Luke was always one of my favorite characters in the original series when I read it.
But like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like, that's the thing with a lot of the actors is that, like, the reason why you see them as these characters now, even though they don't look like the way they're described in the books,
is because they deliver the performance.
They act as them way better.
Yeah, Walker Scobell does Percy good.
Like, Walker Scobell is Percy. Leia is Annabeth. Arian is Grover.
Luke is like, I don't know, he feels like, I'm not gonna say robotic, but it's like sometimes he delivers the lines and it feels like,
which is kind of disappointing too, because like if they had I don't want to hate on the casting, but if they had a good casting for Luke
in the first season, I thought the guy for Luke, I thought he actually did a pretty good job. But obviously in the first season, his role isn't that big. Like obviously in the books, it's pretty big, and like his like underlying role, I guess I would say, but his actual on-screen role. I just
think his line delivery is pretty bad.
Yeah, his line delivery, especially in the second season, was pretty.
I like the thing is, he's one of the only ones that didn't really improve from the first season.
Like the only scene from him that I really liked in this season was the scene where he was like trying to get the Golden Fleece to heal Annabeth. Like that was the scene from him that I really liked, and it's like you can tell he has it there. I think he tries too hard to seem like. kind of like strong or something.
I don't know.
Like he
what
doesn't
it is.
express.
I genuinely I couldn't tell you what it is that's wrong with it. It's just not.
Here's
good.
the thing: Luke is an insanely hard character to act because you're having to act as two people. Because Kronos is speaking through Luke. Like almost all of the lines we see is Kronos manipulated. Like we're not seeing like Luke in his like what he is. That's why I'm saying like Luke is the hard. He's gonna be the minus maybe Nico D'Angelo. Luke is gonna be the hardest character to actually act in this.
We were talking about that, like to interrupt you, but like we were talking about in the car right here. That kid has some pressure on his shoulders.
Yeah,
because they've already casted him as well.
But like we'll get into if we have some extra time at the end, we might mention that. But like that's why I say in the first season he actually did a really good job with Luke because it's like the first book it's not that hard to do, but the farther we go on, the harder the job it gets for Luke is gonna get, and it's like this guy he needs to deliver.
And it is worrying because I thought the actor, I think her name is Dior, the actor for Clarice improved, Walker improved, Leia improved a lot. Grover was still really good in the first season, but he obviously improved this season as well.
I think Ariane was the best of the three.
Ariane improved. All these characters or all these actors improved so much. For him, it's like stagnant. Like you give me his like I still feel like that was the same level of performance you gave me in season 1.
Wait,
and everyone else jumped up levels, and you kind of stayed the same.
I have a serious question for you.
What?
How did you feel about them changing the Talia story?
In what way?
Like, because in the books, like the story is that she was in the fight and she got turned into the tree.
Oh,
and they changed it to Zeus turning her into the tree because he wouldn't agree with her.
How
did you feel about that? Because
I'm checking to make sure I don't have that on like my cons. I don't think I do. So I'm gonna just talk about it. I honestly think that
I thought it was stupid.
Yeah,
because Zeus's whole thing is that like he still cares about his kid. Like obviously he's a lot.
Okay, actually, I do have something about this. The reveal for Thalia was confusing because I said this. Not only am I pretty sure it doesn't happen in the book, and you're telling me it doesn't, but it's set up in a way where it's like it's very hard to write her now in a way where like she doesn't end up signing with
like
Luke.
don't take me and like don't take this as like 100%. Because the second is definitely my vaguest memory of any of the books, but I'm like 99% sure that scene is not like she was actually.
No, she actually sacrificed herself in the books,
and that's what I'm saying. Like you're taking away from Zeus as well, because Zeus in all mythos and all of Percy Jackson, it's like he cares, but he just can't go out of. He's the king of Olympus. He can't go out of his way.
Yes,
so that was his way of like protecting his daughter.
One of the whole major key points of the conflict between the Olympians and the Titans was that shit that you saw Zeus do in the show, that's the kind of shit that Titans do. The Olympians don't do that.
Yeah.
That kind of is the main argument, especially in the books, for why to side with the Olympians and why we're rooting for the Olympians, even though the Olympians aren't the best parents either.
Yeah.
It's because they're not going to go out of the way to do some shit like that. The shit that Zeus did to Talia in the show that you just saw, that's some shit Kronos did.
Yeah, that's very similar to what
shit Kronos did. And so it's like now what separates them? Why do you root for the Olympians?
Yeah, and then it's like I don't understand. Like it's such a stupid decision because it's like why would Talia ever side? Like other than Annabeth being there, why should Talia side with?
I'm not gonna say it's stupid right now because I still think that if you like obviously if you're going down a different way, like they're obviously going down a different way in terms of how to write the final conflict. Right?
Yeah.
So if that ends up panning out, I'm not gonna say it's stupid right now, but it's very questionable. I'll say that right now.
If you write it good and you deliver it well, I will take back everything I will say in a heartbeat.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm holding back on it.
The way I'm looking at it right now is you write that in that way, like it's like why? Because Talia hates her father for reasons that obviously don't get revealed until later on, especially because of her father and the whole Roman thing and whatever. Which is like, if I sound vague about a lot of this stuff, it's because I do want to not spoil Heroes of Olympus for anyone who hasn't read it yet.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's a lot of stuff about her character of why she hates her father. She doesn't just hate her father because, because
you're annoying, Dad. Fuck you. Get out of my room.
Like, it's like, she hates her father a lot to do with her mother. And it's like, oh my God, dude.
Let's not get into that too much. Though.
Yeah, I'm not like, I want to try and not spoil stuff because it actually is very well written in the books.
Yeah.
So it's like them changing that, that's why I say, like, creative decisions, they do good with some of them, and then some of them, it's like, you just brutally fucked me. Like, why?
Some of them, yeah. But I don't know, maybe we'll pan out in the future. I'm going to give my next con, though. And my next con is Allison Sims. Right?
She was annoying.
Here's my thing. I'm going to get into why I don't like her.
Her actress is familiar.
If I'm not wrong, is book 2 not where they start introducing Selena and her boyfriend? What's his name?
Charles.
Charles. Is that not where they introduce him?
It might be the third book. No, because I think it's the second book.
It is the second book, right?
Because they bring Tyson to the Forge.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my point. Those are key characters in the upcoming books. Like, those are important characters.
Not until the fourth one, but yeah.
No, but like I'm saying, those are characters you want to set up for the future.
Yeah.
Right? Why are we focusing on Allison Sims instead of focusing on those two? Because here's the thing with Allison Sims, she's so annoying. And she's not even, like, and I said this kind of about Callie as well in Stranger Things, she's not really a real character. She's literally like an archetype of just blind ambition.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like, no real depth and just overly ambitious. And like no real depth or motivation. She's just like, I just want power just for power's sake.
We don't see
it's like, if you're gonna write a character to be that way, give her some sort of motivation.
Yeah, we don't.
It's just, she's not likable.
We don't see a single reason for her to side with Luke at all, and she doesn't even like agree with Luke. She actually actively goes against him.
Yeah, it's like give me a reason why she's going against him.
And it's like also like she's a daughter of Apollo who's like known for treating his kids better than almost every other Olympian. Like,
it's like I don't understand, bro. But that's why I don't really like Allison Sims. And like I saw something that like supposedly she's gonna be like, I want to say like a key point, but like supposedly important in season 3. I'm like, why?
Like, okay, it's a creative decision where it's like I understand developing.
Because okay, she's not in the books at all. Am I right?
No, she's not.
Okay, why are you creating original characters for the series?
I do understand that because you do want to actually strengthen Luke's side of the team in terms of emotional like depth. Because the only I can't even say that.
With Allison Sims is the strength and emotional depth.
There's a few big spoilers. No, but like if they do better with her, but they need like in the books, like other than the few characters, which it is like actually like kind of major plot points, so I can't say it. But like other than the few characters, that like Luke's side has very little development on terms of the demigod like aspect. So it's like I get doing Allison Sims, an older graduated demigod who like obviously original character. I just don't think they did her good. They didn't give us any reason for why she sided with Luke. She barely even sides with Luke.
Yeah, I just don't really agree. Do you have any more cons or no?
No.
Okay, I'm just go through my remaining ones. What else do I have? Okay, Clarice's arc with her line soldiers, where they don't really like her or believe in her.
I didn't mind it.
I thought it was really redundant and pointless because it's so obvious that they just needed something for her to do until she crosses paths with Annabeth and Percy.
Yeah.
And they don't even give her any sort of actual consequences or emotional like impact for the fact that like her soldiers obviously aren't going to Elysium and they end up dying anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like what was the point of that? What was the point of that whole thing? I just didn't like that.
They could have included a scene at the end where she actually requests Ares.
Yes, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just
like, you could have added an extra 3 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I just didn't like that. It was like that felt like filler of like we need to give her something to do until she comes across Percy and Annabeth. My next one, I didn't really care for the kid Annabeth scenes. I didn't like them.
They're necessary.
I know they're necessary because the appeal behind them was to getting to see Thalia. But even that was like a bit underwhelming in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it was just, they just didn't really work for me.
Talia was badass in those scenes though.
Yeah, she was kind of badass, but it was also like,
Dude, I've always loved that shield bracelet.
I thought Luke was terrible in that.
Luke was terrible.
I thought Luke was terrible in that. I thought obviously I'm not going to hate on a kid actress or never.
No, I think the actress
but
like kid Annabeth didn't do bad.
I don't know. It just didn't really
She
work
didn't have anything to do, so I can't judge that.
I mean, yeah, she did. It was just,
like,
and the creative, this is like, what, like some of the shit that Annabeth did in that is like, yeah, I know she's younger, but like she's still Annabeth. She's not gonna wander off on her own like that and get
in the middle of the night for a bracelet, which they never even explained the significance of it until they showed Tyson using the bracelet to get the hippocampi, and I think it was a bracelet gifted her by the goddess of rainbow, Iris.
No, Luke gave it to her.
Luke gave it to her, but it was like
but it came from a box of Lucky Charms that he had in the hideout.
Well, yeah, but it was a magical item from the goddess of rainbows. That's why
we don't know that yet, though.
We don't know that.
At that point, they don't know.
Well, they never said it, but that's why they got the hippocampi, who are obviously like rainbow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't. But like that's a book thing. You don't get any explanation for that in the show.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that's why I didn't really like that, and I just didn't really like it. I'll say this one is like a bit of a nitpick.
How many you got left?
I only have like a few left, like 3 or 2 more after this one. But this one is a bit of a nitpick. The outfits kind of annoyed me because why are they never wearing the orange Camp Half-Blood shirt, especially Percy? No, I think we've seen Percy wear it 2 or 3 times in the whole show.
He wore it more than Annabeth in the season.
Dude, no.
He wore it more than Annabeth in the season.
Like, yeah, in the scenes I can't, but like, bro, like when they're going on these adventures in the books, they're still wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I don't like at all that they're just never wearing it in this show. And also, here's another thing: why is Luke always showing up in a quarter zip now?
I did
like
notice
that was so annoying.
He was rocking the fuck out of that quarter
Dude, I
zip.
swear, like he's like having a whole like he's showing up to Polyphemus's island in like 3 layers of quarter zips. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just didn't like that. I'm like, why do you like? Yeah, maybe you have to show
Like, I
that
get,
he's
like,
like in a
Luke-
more powerful position now,
Yeah, I
but
get,
like a
Luke-
quarter zip, dude.
Like Luke's outfits were never really an important thing. Like it's not like the Half-Blood the Camp Half-Blood T-shirt.
But like,
it's
still,
like,
that
why
is,
a quarter zip?
like it's kind of a nitpick. But like, why is he fighting in quarter zips?
Yeah, why a
dude?
quarter zip, bro?
Because didn't he show up for the final battle in a quarter zip as well?
Yeah,
like, what is he doing?
Like, why couldn't they put like a fucking tank top with a coat over it or something? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that would have been better.
But okay, I'll say my last one, which is I had a lot of good things to say about the finale of season 1. Like when we reviewed it, I said it's the best episode of the show so far. The finale of season 1
of season 2.
No, I'm saying when we reviewed season 1,
Yeah,
I had a lot.
the finale
to say
was the best episode,
and I'm gonna say the finale for season 2 felt underwhelming. And it was a bit disappointing because I was like, okay, this season has been pretty decent. You know, going into the finale, I was like, okay, this is a 7 out of 10. By the end of the finale, I'm like, it's still a 7 out of 10. I was expecting the finale to boost it up higher because the finale for season 1 saved it from being like a 5.5 for me.
Yeah, for me, it was just the finale and the final. I like the final fight scene a lot, but a lot of the parts of the finale they had to cut out. Like this,
Yeah,
why
like I'm gonna say this: the final battle was over very quickly,
it was over very quickly, but I think they did the actual fight itself.
and obviously the reveal for Thalia was pretty confusing because of the whole thing of why is Zeus actually killing her and stuff like that, and why did Chiron willingly lie about it for years. I don't know. I just didn't really like that.
Here's my thing with the finale: is you could tell it was a Disney thing where they had to
Yeah.
they had to cut stuff out. They couldn't do anything. That's why I give them a little grace there, because you could tell that they actually wanted to include stuff with some of the things they wrote. I still have no clue why they changed Talia's backstory there.
I don't like. I have a like.
Because
Talia has to be amazing in season 3 to make up for the creative decision they've already made for her in season 2.
That's gonna change so much about her character in season 3 and onwards.
Why is she British? Why is she British, man?
So
I don't understand why she's British, dude.
Maybe I am misremembering, and her mom is from England. But I know for a fact Talia
bro.
was born and raised in California. I know
Yeah,
that
like
for a fact.
like okay, here's another thing. I don't like the decision that they made to not make it a secret that Thalia is gonna come back. Because in the book,
They didn't know.
that was the big reveal that, oh my god, Talia's back.
They didn't know.
But
Yeah.
bro, from like the first I don't know when they I think it's like the first few episodes they start realizing like, oh, I think it's like episode like 3 or something. They're like,
2 or 3,
Oh, yeah, we'll just heal Thalia's tree with the fleece. We'll bring Thalia back with the fleece.
As far as they were supposed to know that when they put the fleece, that was just going to keep the tree alive. That wasn't going to bring Talia back.
Yeah, they didn't know it was gonna bring Thalia back. So now the fact that Talia's back, it's like
Which that also
that
also kind of takes away from Percy's arc, because for him it's like, oh wow, I'm the child, like I'm gonna have to go through this whole burden of being the prophecy all alone. And in the book it's like Talia pops up, but now it's like, oh well,
but
I
now
know
it's
Talia's coming back.
Now it's like the arc for Percy that I like significantly less than what you just mentioned is, oh well, now Talia's coming back. Now I feel left out of my friend group. That's literally what they're setting up. It's like, that's way less compelling to me than what they did in the book.
Yeah,
It's like, that's just one creative decision I just don't agree with.
You want to move?
But yeah, this is you actually don't know about this. Originally, what I told you was that we were going for a secondary segment.
Surprise. Okay.
For the secondary segment, we were originally going to do, I was going to give you 9 films, and we were supposed to make a list that we both agree on for how we think they're going to perform in the box office.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, I thought, oh, that's a bit underwhelming. That might not do well for
I literally
clips.
texted you like, that's not good as well.
Yeah, like it might be a little underwhelming. It might not do well for clips. So what did I do? I texted our good friend Justin.
Oh my days.
Who's been on the podcast.
Oh my days.
For our episode in Fallout. And I asked him, I'm like, yo, bro, do you think you can create a little list for us? Because I talked to him about this before, like a few days ago. I was like, do you think you can create a little list for us of some questions you want us to answer on the podcast?
Oh wow. Okay.
And it ranges from like everything we've talked about. There's some stuff about Fallout, Marvel. I think there's like some DC stuff. I don't know. I haven't actually read them. But we have 9 questions here. Hopefully it'll take up to 30 minutes.
Or at least 20. We'll try to get
at least 20. But we have 9 questions here that we both need to answer.
Have you read any of them?
I've read a few. I haven't read all of them.
Okay. Do you want to just go 1 to 9?
Yeah, you want me to give you the first one?
All right, are we both answering it?
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather get butt fucked and railed by the Thing or the Hulk?
Course, bro. Fucking course, Justin.
Would you rather get railed by the Thing or the Hulk, Logan?
Oh my God, he's getting banned from Fallout Season 2.
Would you rather get railed by the Thing or the Hulk?
Oh my God.
Ben Grimm or Bruce Banner? Or not even Bruce Banner, just Hulk. Me personally, I'm thinking the Hulk. I'm thinking the Hulk.
There's
this one line I'm thinking of.
Bro, what if
in the original Fantastic
What if the
Four,
rocks are sharp?
That's what I'm saying.
What if
There's
the rocks
this
are sharp?
there's this one line I'm thinking of from the original Fantastic Four movies where Johnny makes a joke when Ben gets married, talking about the last thing we want to hear about is that she got killed in a rock slide.
Yeah.
And like, I don't want to get killed in a rock slide either, bro. I might have to go with
These
the
are
Hulk.
going to be the clips, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I might have to go with the Hulk.
Okay.
I might have to go with the Hulk.
Yeah, I'm going with the Hulk.
But like,
I'd
do you think you would die from that? Seriously?
You're dying either way.
Yeah, I think you are. But like, dude, okay, if we had to guess, how big is this shit?
God, have you ever seen the one animation of him?
No, I have not seen any animation.
No,
Don't bring
bro,
it
did
up.
you never see that on Twitter of him and fucking the scene where he's chasing Natasha in the first Avengers movie? Have you never seen that?
Well, I've seen the scene.
Have you not seen the animation that they
No.
made? Okay, that's all I'm gonna comment on that.
No. I do have that one picture.
Hulk in the school
yeah.
bus.
It's like,
or no, it's like a cement.
It's like a
layer or
cement
something.
truck, and he's like putting his dick in the cement truck. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But yeah, and to answer that question, would you
Remember
rather
who we
get
sent that
railed?
to?
Would you rather get railed?
Are they all sex questions?
I don't think so. Would you rather get railed by the Thing or the Hulk? The Hulk. I think that's kind of a given. Next question. Would you have intercourse with She-Hulk?
Are they really all sex questions?
No,
Wow.
I don't think so, no. Would you have intercourse with She-Hulk, but all your boys are watching like it's a play?
We're banning this dude from the next episode. We're banning Justin from the next episode.
Well, yeah, because next episode is Fallout Season 2.
Yeah, so our friend Justin is going to be here next episode.
Yeah, because he really likes Fallout. But, listen, intercourse is... Here's my thing. Do you think you would suffer from stage fright in that scenario?
You didn't give me... Okay, you said intercourse with She-Hulk or...
No. It's would you have intercourse with She-Hulk, but all your boys are watching like it's a play?
Here's my thing.
So, like, everyone you know is just sitting in attendance, and you're on a stage, and you're putting in that work on She-Hulk.
Bro, here's my thing. Bro, imagine you try to, like, give a little smack. Your hand's gonna hurt.
But She-Hulk canonically is a baddie who gives it up, though.
She is canonically
She's canonically a baddie who gives that shit up. Like, she gives that shit up, bro. She's fucked everyone and their mother, dude.
Bro.
Everyone and their father, actually. But,
and probably mother, honestly.
Yeah, you never know. But I'm gonna be honest though, I don't think I can fuck in front of. I would already feel uncomfortable fucking in front of anyone in general.
Yeah.
Let alone everyone I know.
Yeah, bro. I don't need a cuck theater. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah,
bro.
bro, I don't even know if I could, okay, maybe there's, team, bro, I don't know if I can get hard in front of everyone I know.
Yeah.
Even if it's She-Hulk, yeah, she's a baddie, but,
God. Demonetization, here we come.
Oh, my God, yeah. We can talk about this on YouTube, right?
Definitely on TikTok. I don't know about YouTube.
But, wow, okay. So, would you have intercourse with She-Hulk?
No.
While your boys are watching, to play? No?
I don't think I could.
I don't think so either. I'll say this. If it's MCU She-Hulk, it's not even a consideration. It's a no.
Yeah, no.
MCU She-Hulk is not like that.
Fuck
No. Okay, here's the next question. This one's a little bit stupid, I'll be honest.
Is it another sex one?
No, it's not another sex one. It actually kind of is worse because it's not a sex one. I don't know what he was thinking with this one. He also, he said, he misspelt the word defeat, by the way.
Oh, wow.
He put D-E-F-A-T, so defat.
Makes sense for Justin.
What mutants could defat the Nazis by themselves?
Well, it would just be the Omega levels. Like, I don't know what you're going to say. Like, it would just
again, granted, the Nazis are all just human.
Yes. Storm, Magneto, Iceman, Darwin.
Is there any non-Omega level mutants that could do it?
Wolverine.
Wolverine probably could.
Maybe Colossus.
Is Deadpool considered an Omega level or no?
Deadpool is not Omega level. No, I think Deadpool is lower than Wolverine.
Well, I'm saying, but if Wolverine could do it, Deadpool can.
Well, yeah, Deadpool has killed every Avenger and every character.
Deadpool has killed the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah, Deadpool has killed the entire Marvel.
So Deadpool could.
That's why, like, you don't count Deadpool in these questions.
I mean, yeah, I guess
because he literally is just fuck you. I do what I want.
Yeah, true. Until it's time to be a good character, I guess. I don't know.
Until it's time to actually bag death.
Oh yeah, true. So okay, so we're saying other than Omega level, probably
Wolverine,
Deadpool, Wolverine,
Psylocke. Actually, I don't know about Psylocke. She might get killed by the gunfire.
Who else? Because that's
I mean,
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
But okay, do you think Cyclops? Because like one bullet.
I mean, I think he's tanked bullets, but one bullet.
Has he tanked bullets before? Is he like that? I don't know.
Bro, Cyclops is Scott Summers.
Like I know he's like that, but like, is he like that in terms of durability? He could tank bullets.
I think he's definitely tanked bullets before. But Cyclops, like, well, I'm gonna be honest, like, no one's.
But is he tanking bullets in the same way that Batman is tanking bullets? Where like he's obviously hurt.
Yeah, but no human character is tanking a bullet like Batman. That's the thing.
Okay, fine.
No human character is ever tanking a bullet like that. Like, other than maybe Punisher. That's might be the only character that ever tanks bullets like Batman. Yeah. That beyond like supernatural, like fucking Hulk.
Or like, okay, Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man, when he gets shot, he's not. He's not dying.
Do we think Spider-Man can do it? Probably not.
Man Spider-Man, we might see that in Brand New Day.
We might see that in Brand New Day, but that's a different. That's a topic.
Also, off topic, I did hear that Wonder Woman is not the one that's going to be Man of Tomorrow. It's going to be Maxima.
Yeah, no, I
which I actually got. I'm kind of grateful for that.
I sent you the thing that James Gunn said. Wonder Woman and Batman and Flash, like, none of them are going to appear in Brand New Day.
Oh, you mean Man of Tomorrow?
Man of Tomorrow.
Wrong universe. Oof. I did see though that Sadie Sink did post something.
It was Jay with the
yeah. She better not be Jean Grey, dude.
I mean, with the Spider-Woman next time, I just don't know who else she'd be, but
she better not be Jean Grey, man.
What are the chances of an original character? Probably 0, right?
I think it might be an original character that takes inspiration from different characters from the comics.
Bro, here's my thing: is if it's an original character, I think they just might end up replacing like fucking Spider-Gwen or Silk with like.
You know what I did hear though? I don't know if this is true. Supposedly she's gonna be Peter's roommate.
They're gonna have. Oh my god. Okay.
Now, here's the thing: are we gonna get a Jean Grey and Spider-Man sex scene?
Definitely not a sex scene, bro. It's still a Disney Marvel.
My question is, like, why would he have a roommate? Does he not have his own apartment?
He's broke. The canonical Spider-Man fact: he's broke. He can't pay rent.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I mean,
he's probably paying for that dorm with the life insurance money.
Yeah, true. Okay, so our answer to the question: what mutants could defat the Nazis?
I think any alpha level mutant probably could. I don't think anything below that. I don't think Rogue could.
No.
Actually, you know what? Kitty Pryde, maybe. Because she's just impermeable.
Maybe. But, like, they also have to be smart enough to take down the entire Nazi regime.
True.
Is Kitty Pryde. Does Kitty Pryde have the brains for that?
Yeah, but they can't hit her. That's my thing.
Or, like, do you think if you just get, like a bad enough character, they could just seduce Hitler to stop?
I mean, Rogue, bro. Oh, my God.
Like, yeah, do you think Rogue could, like, seduce Hitler to stop and just kill him?
Rogue would literally suck the life out of his one testicle.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, Hitler does have one testicle.
I don't even know if that's a real fact. I just remember from that one game, the sniper game.
Well, no, I'm taking that as fact now. But, okay, so those are the mutants that could defeat the Nazis.
Defat, yes.
Who can defat them, though?
Fuck, the Blob.
Okay, let me go on to the next one. Okay, this one, it's an okay question. The one after this is the actual funny one. Does Invincible solo most of the Avengers threats so far in the MCU?
In the MCU, yes.
He said most.
So just not everything but Thanos, yeah.
Yeah, everything but Thanos. We don't know about Doom yet.
He's not so late, let's be honest.
Yeah,
let's be complete.
Well, I mean, it depends. If Doom is terrible in the movie, then maybe.
Are we taking all of Invincible? Like comic Invincible?
We'll say show Invincible.
Show Invincible? I mean, he solos Ultron. He solos Loki.
He solos Ultron. He solos Loki. He solos Baron Zemo.
Definitely Baron Zemo, Jesus.
Let's think outside of Avengers movies.
I mean,
who would he not solo? Would he solo Dormammu?
No.
Would he solo?
He wouldn't solo
Gore the God Butcher.
Gore probably.
Probably. Would he solo who else?
He wouldn't solo Scarlet Witch. Like
no, he could not. He would not.
Solo.
He could not beat Scarlet Witch. No way. Who else?
I don't know.
What other good villains have we seen?
Kang. Not good, but
Well, if Ant-Man could be a king, fucking Invincible would mollywop him, bro.
yeah. But
else?
Galactus, no.
I don't think Invincible could be Galactus.
Movie Galactus. I still have to watch that movie, so you have to watch that movie.
I think, dude, no, Invincible could be Galactus. What?
From the Fan 4 movie?
Yes. From the Fantastic Four movie.
Do we think he beats the original Silver Surfer from the old Fantastic Four movie?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, I think so. Shia LaBeouf, probably yes as well.
The Shang-Chi dragon.
I like to not think about the Shang-Chi dragon, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Does he beat Killmonger?
That was like the only bad part of that movie. Killmonger. Okay, yes, of course he beats Killmonger.
Yeah. Bro, he punched a hole straight through that vibranium.
No, I swear, bro. Vibranium don't mean shit to Invincible, bro.
Alright, let's move.
Does he beat Sentry though? Invincible versus Sentry, who would win that?
Because the movie
That's
Sentry,
tough.
Because we didn't see the movie Sentry actually get challenged at all. So I'm gonna put that one as a push. Because if we're talking about comic Sentry, fuck no. But like,
yeah, fuck no. But
in the movie Sentry, like we didn't see.
Okay,
like,
but if we're doing comic Sentry, then we have to do comic Invincible, and then that's more of a.
No, comic Sentry still beats comic Invincible
You think
by
so?
a lot. Comic Sentry is like a very much a universal threat.
Yeah,
He has like reality warping
movie Sentry versus show.
Bro, because here's my
Invincible.
thing: the movie Sentry, his only fight, he mollywopped everyone, but they were all street tears.
Yeah, they were all street. That's the one problem with the Thunderbolts. It's like that one picture of like all the Marvel characters ganging up on Thanos, and like Daredevil's like coming up with like his like batons,
bro.
and like that one comes like, yeah, get him, Daredevil, dude. But that was like literally the fight scene between the Thunderbolts and Sentry. I was like, yeah, go and get him, Red Guardian.
God, did you ever see the jokes about the character? They call the Myark the king of street tears. So anytime you see anything on TikTok and they mention street, you see the fucking edited picture of that dude. It's like, bring me more street tears,
bro. But yeah, no, I think
most of the main Avengers ones minus
most
Thanos.
of the main
Actually, he could probably beat
Avengers
Thanos without the stones. Invincible without Thanos without the stones he could beat because he has no speed.
Yeah, true.
Invincible can go at like Mach 10, I'm pretty sure.
In the show, no.
In the show, yeah, he goes fast as hell.
He does not go Mach 10 in the show.
He goes fast as he's faster than the speed, the sound of speed, or the speed barrier.
The sound of speed.
Sound barrier. That's
barrier,
one thing.
yes.
And I know Thanos never went that fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess he never went that fast. Thanos with the Infinity Stones does beat him though.
With the Infinity Stones, yeah, but like I think Conquest was way stronger than Thanos ever was. Well, minus the stones.
I think if Thanos could fly, I think he would be better than Conquest.
Actually,
so?
Thanos did solo though.
Bro, Thanos
Hulk.
did solo Hulk without the Infinity Stones.
But it is MCU Hulk though.
It is MCU Hulk. He is not doing that against any of the other live action Hulks. He's not doing that to Edward Norton's Hulk.
Edward Norton Hulk. Oh my god.
Did you watch that movie?
Yes,
The
I
Incredible
did.
Hulk from 2008?
Bro, he would turn Thanos into a cement truck, bro.
Dude, he would. God, that Hulk was so good.
Oh my days.
Bro.
Edward
I
Norton
remember when I first got introduced to the MCU, and that was the movie they told me to watch, or the internet told me to watch for the introduction of Hulk into the MCU. I'm like, oh my god. There's no way this is going to be one of the Avengers. They're never going to lose. And then I saw him in the first Avengers movie, and I'm like, I understand.
He actually was good in the first Avengers movie, though.
Yeah, but he's not Edward Norton's Hulk.
You can't blame Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo did everything.
I'm not blaming Mark Ruffalo at all. I'm blaming Marvel.
I'm
bringing Universal, if anything.
I'm blaming Feige, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we move. Next question.
Yeah, so, okay, to answer the question, does Invincible solo most of the Avengers threats so far in the MCU?
Most.
Yes. Most of them, yes. Here's the actual funny one I was talking about. I don't know how he came up with this. By the way, he also misspelled the word meat.
Oh my god, okay. Well, I already know where this is going.
How long can Reed Richards' Mr. Fantastic meat stretch to, and could it be considered a weapon at that point?
It could be considered a weapon. And I think, doesn't Reed have like an own like link? Like I think he can only extend like 20 yards or something like that.
20? No, what? No, whoa. Comic? Are we talking about comic or
okay, if we're
movie?
going comic, he can extend way farther. But in the movie, he like has nothing.
Oh yeah, in the movie, yeah. In the movie, it's nothing. In the movie, there's a you probably this probably isn't a spoiler for you, but there's like a scene where Galactus like goes like this,
Yeah.
and like kind of stretches him out. Whoa. This scene where he grabs him by his limbs.
That's what the people come for, bro. Come on.
Oh wow.
Calm
Oh wow. Okay. But yeah, there's a scene where he does that,
Yeah.
and like it's not even that bad. for like Mr. Fantastic levels. So how far could his meat stretch? Because he spelled meat MEET, by the way.
Well, okay.
So I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Like he can't spell or something.
This is a 4.0 student, by the way.
He's 4.0?
No, he has all. He had all like.
Okay.
He takes easy classes, but like I know he does good. No, but if we're going by the comics, I think they could send to like the moon, can it?
Oh yeah, no, because in the comic, I think there's a comics where like he's like he can create an entire building with his body, or like he can like stretch across an entire city to protect them from like a nuke or something.
Here's a better question: do we think he makes it different shapes for Sue?
Yes. What? I think that's canon in the comics.
Is it?
I think I've seen a panel where he's walking away from the bed and she's in there like, did I ever tell you how grateful I am that you could stretch your body out so far?
Well, no, that's just stretching though, because we know he can change shapes. So it's
yeah, but if you're going to be stretching your penis, it's to make it bigger.
It's assumed.
But
that's not changing the shape, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, you want him to stick a fucking...
Like, what if he just turns it into a horse cock? Like,
but that's still just changing the size. It's not changing the shape.
I mean, it changed the shape a little bit.
Well, yeah, it changes the shape just because it's bigger, but it's still the same shape. It's just
like, what
bigger.
if he just turns it into, like, an actual 1x1 replica of the Eiffel Tower?
See, now that's changing the shape. I think to answer your question, Sue will die. I think that's the same thing.
Oh, shit, bro. She could throw the barriers in there.
But okay, how long could his meat stretch to? I'm going to assume this is MCU.
MCU, I'd say, like a few, like 15, 20 yards.
His meat specifically?
Yes.
I'm going to say 10 feet.
You think only... yeah, I'd go like...
Just his meat specifically?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think his arm can only stretch like 20 yards. So I'd go like probably like 15 feet. 10, 15
Yeah,
feet.
10, 15 feet. And could it be considered a weapon at that point?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. A 10-foot long penis. It depends how much girth he has. How much girth does Reed have?
I mean, he could make it. He could expand it any way he wants.
Okay, well then... Okay, so do you think you can make it like 10 feet long? And like how girthy would it have to be considered like an actual weapon? Like how much inches in circumference? How much feet in circumference?
I mean, I feel like if it's like a solid like 5-6 inches in circumference.
Like what if it's like the same amount of like width as like this car we're in right now?
Okay, that's a weapon.
That's a weapon, right? Yeah.
I feel like if it's just the
width.
width.
You think you could change like the size? Because like how big is this car? Maybe from like front to back.
I think it's 12 feet long, or maybe a little bit. No, it's like.
Yeah. So what if he makes like 12 feet long with like the kind of around the circumference of the car? That's a weapon. That's a weapon.
If it's the circumference of a baseball bat, that's a weapon.
Well, no, because it's gonna be too floppy.
No, because he can make that shit erect if he wants to. You forget he can change his body properties pretty much as much as he wants.
Yeah, so he really could just make like a fucking like just a meat sword of
he could just make a hammer.
Yeah, he can make
bro,
fuck me on here. Just get Reed's dick.
Yes, bro.
That needs to be a plot point in Doomsday. I want to see him smack Victor with his just massive cock.
I want to see him turn his balls into wrecking balls.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You got it. Okay, let's go on to the next question now.
How many more do we have? Like 4?
Yeah, it's 5 more. Who would win in a fight, Ghost Rider or Spawn? Now, I'm gonna be honest. I never read any of the Spawn comics.
Ghost Rider.
But I'm gonna assume Ghost Rider.
Canonically. Okay, here's the thing is, Spawn is canonically known to regret almost every action in his life, which just instantly means Ghost Rider wins. Because Ghost Rider's thing is he kills you for your regrets.
Well, then, yeah, then Ghost Rider wins. That was kind of a stupid question by Justinio. Next one. Who would win in a fight? The Guardians of the Globe or the 2012 Avengers?
Guardians of the Globe. Oh, 2012 Avengers. Wait. Are we talking about minus Invincible?
No, the Guardians of the Globe. Okay, because when he says Guardians of the Globe, are we talking about like episode 1 before Nolan kills them? Or are we talking about the current Guardians of the Globe that doesn't exist really? In the show, I mean.
Well, we'll say the original ones minus Omni-Man. Original minus
Omni-Man. So we're talking about, so that lineup, that's
Invincible.
Knockoff Batman. And Invincible's not.
Or not. What's his name?
That's Immortal.
Immortal. That's the name.
Immortal. Knockoff Batman. I forget his name.
The Speedster. Johnny Quick. Johnny Quick solos the whole Avengers, I think.
Is his name Johnny Quick?
Johnny Quick. No. That's the DC guy. Fuck. Not Johnny Quick.
Red Racer. Red Rush.
Racer.
Red Rush.
Red
Rush or Red Racer.
Yeah, Johnny Quick is from the one.
Yeah, actually, I don't know, but it's the knockoff Batman. I forget his name. Immortal. Red Rush. What was the Wonder Woman character? There was a Wonder Woman knockoff. What was her name?
Yeah, they're basically all just knockoff Justice League characters. And then they solo the 2012 Avengers. It's not close.
Yeah, the water guy, the water fish.
Like Immortal solos MCU Hulk. Immortal solos MCU Hulk.
Does he?
Hulk can't fly. Immortal's probably. We've seen more strength feats from Immortal than we have from MCU Hulk.
But in the show, though, what have we seen Immortal really do?
Bro, he went 1-on-1 with Invincible at one point.
He lost.
And he lost, but MCU Hulk would get destroyed by Invincible.
So, like, what's the comparison there?
They
would both lose to Invincible.
They're at least a push. Like, I feel like Immortal puts up a better fight than Hulk. They're at least a push, bare minimum.
I still think the Guardians of the Globe from episode 1 of season 1.
Yeah,
still.
Swipe.
2012 Avengers, yes.
And they actually did
because
damage.
Black Widow's not doing anything.
Hawkeye's not doing anything.
Like,
those two would.
Thor and Hulk and maybe Iron Man
would carry.
Yeah, but Thor and Hulk and maybe Iron Man are the only ones that are actually going to do anything because Black Widow's not doing anything. Hawkeye's not doing anything.
Then Red Rush just sold.
And who am I missing? Is it only 5?
No, it's Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Iron Man, Captain America.
Captain America, that's who I'm missing. Captain America's also not doing anything.
Yeah, Captain America's not doing shit.
Because, bro, the Wonder Woman knockoff is mollywopping him.
Just destroying him, yeah.
Yeah. I forget what's the name of the stretchy guy as well.
Yeah.
And then the green girl who can turn invisible.
Yeah. We're kind of like, I haven't watched season 1 in like a year now, so it's like a little bit of a...
Yeah, I haven't watched it. But like, they looked pretty powerful.
Yeah, they all got killed instantly as well, but like...
They kind of, bro, they defeated...
And the Guardians of the Globe had more members. They had like 10 people, I think. Because they also had the fish guy.
Yeah, the fish, that's what I mentioned. They have like, they have more, I think they have like 7 or 8.
Yeah. So it's like, bro... Alright, we move. Next question.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't read this one before.
Can we say it?
Yes. If Tony Stark gave you... Okay. I think he meant to spell choice, but he spelled the word voice. But if Tony Stark gave you a voice/choice to receive 5 back shots for $1 million, would you? But it's actually Loki in Frost Giant form.
In Frost Giant? No. Just no. Just no. What are we talking about? Just no. Oh my god. Just no. Like, what?
If Tony Stark gave you a choice to receive 5 back shots for $1 million, but it's actually Loki in Frost Giant form.
If it was alligator Loki, though.
Loki in Frost Giant form? What?
He's a giant. Like, literally, he's a giant.
Yeah, like, but his dick, is he a giant to the point where his dick is going to kill you?
I think he's 40 feet tall.
He's not 40 feet tall.
Frost Giant Loki? Are we talking about comic Frost Giant Loki?
No, we're talking about live action.
Oh, he's not tall. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we're talking about live action.
Yeah, bro, I'm taking that. Come on now.
I mean, it's only 5.
It's $1 million. Yeah, I'm taking that.
5? Dude.
Yeah, I thought
5, yes.
I thought we were talking about God of War 2018 Frost Giants, where they're actually massive.
God of War 2018 Frost Giant. Well, Loki's that doesn't.
Well, not that Loki, but I'm talking about like the actual Frost Giants. Like I thought they'd be like relative to those sizes.
Oh yeah, you're dying. But like,
you're dead.
You're dead. But like, nah, that's not. Like, I think assuming he means MCU Frost Giant Loki. Then yeah,
he's just the same size as regular Loki.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah,
but I think in the comics,
if you're talking about like 2018 God of War, by the way, they casted Kratos.
Ooh, who did they cast?
They casted the actor who did the mocap for Thor in 2022 Ragnarok.
I think you said you hated it, right?
It's kind of coming around. I just don't really like the fact that they're adapting that game, because I'm not gonna lie, that's like one of my favorite video games of all time.
Yeah, if they do it ass, oh my god.
And like if you do ass, like that's going to really piss me off.
Dude, I want a Red Dead TV show.
Yeah, like that's a problem with the games like God of War, Red Dead. It's like those are already pretty cinematic games anyway. Why are you don't really
need an adaptation of that? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you could watch the movie for God of War 2018 of just all the cutscenes, and like that's a very high quality production.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, bro.
But okay, to answer this question, if Tony Stark gave you a choice to receive 5 back shots for $1 million, but it's Loki in Frost Giant form, if it's MCU Loki, yes. If it's God of War Frost Giant,
comic,
no.
Anything.
If it's comic, no, because you're dying.
Yes.
And you're not gonna be able to spend that money anyways. Next question: in the new Avengers Doomsday. This guy's spelling is terrible. In the new Avengers Doomsday, who would you most likely see 1v1? Who would you most like to see 1v1 do?
1v1 Doom specifically? Ooh.
In Doomsday, who would you want to see? Like, who would you most want to see 1v1 do?
Doom specific? Ooh, probably Thor, because we're definitely gonna get that. And I don't think any other character is as strong.
I'm gonna say Thor. I'm gonna say Sentry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say maybe Captain Marvel just because of strength.
Mm. But it's like, I don't want to see any of the Captain Americas 1v1 Doom.
No.
I don't want to see...
I don't want to see Iron Man.
I don't want to see Hulk.
Or Hulk's not going to be in the movie anyways.
Well, he will be in Secret Wars, though.
Yeah, but, bro, I've heard that Secret Wars is like supposedly like 8 years after Doomsday.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But anyways, this isn't a Doomsday episode. We did a whole episode for that. But, listen, I'm going to say those three mainly.
Yeah, just because most of the characters... Because we're assuming this is an ultra-powerful version of Doom compared to the... I'm going to say the normal Doom, which is really just like a kind of like a planetary thing. And this Doom is supposed to be like a universal, multiversal type threat. So it's like, it really is just going to be Sentry, Thor, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, unless, like, is there any other characters made from, like, the X-Men universe?
I mean, like...
Magneto's too old.
Professor X really isn't a fighting character.
Yeah. Like, 1v1?
I don't think...
Fantastic Four.
I don't think Jean Grey has Phoenix Force.
I want to see Reed vs. Doom.
He's going to get fucked, but I want to see Reed vs. Doom.
I don't want to see him 1v1 in terms of fight. I want to see him 1v1 in terms of, like...
Conversation.
Conversation.
But it's already said that's not going to happen.
That's not true. We don't know that.
No, they do not see the leak that they're pretty much not going to focus. They're going to focus on Captain America and Thor's like antagonistic relationship with Doom compared to Reed Richards.
Well, I hope that's not true. I'm just gonna live in denial until I see the movie. But that day's gonna be crazy for us, by the way, because that might be our first 2-hour episode because we're gonna have to do Doomsday and Dune 3 because they were released on the same day.
Oh my days!
That might be our first like 2-hour episode.
That's gonna be longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, it might be like 2.5 to be honest.
Maybe 3.
3? Nah, hour. Actually, yeah, no.
We could talk about Dune 3 for a long time.
Hour and a half on each movie. Yeah, that might be fair. That might be a 3-hour. Jesus, recording for 3 hours.
It is. We might need Justin here for that.
No, because then that's going to make it even longer.
Oh, yeah, true. All right.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have time for one more anyway. Listen, you're going to have to educate me on this because my only Fallout knowledge is season 1. Mm-hmm. But he, in this question he gave us, it says, would you rather start as a mutant or a ghoul if you were in Fallout? Now, I know what a ghoul is. I don't know what the mutants are in Fallout.
Super mutants are like, just like they're super...
Super mutants or just mutant? Because he just says just mutant here.
He meant super mutant.
Okay.
They're massive green, like ogre-looking things. They like maintain a humanoid shape, but they're They're like.
Is that the experiment we saw?
I think so. I'm like kind of vague on that. But like, imagine like the.
Well, then a ghoul then.
No, imagine the mixture of Bruce Banner and the Hulk. They're like all like similar-ish to that, but they're bald with like super ugly faces.
Oh, so they're basically just Hulks.
Kind of, yeah.
Who are like a bit more sentient.
Yeah.
I mean...
And they're all sterile. That's actually a major plot point of Fallout 1, is that none of them can reproduce.
Oh, wow.
Like the first game. Yeah, I would rather be a ghoul who actually, like, not a feral ghoul, but a regular ghoul.
Yeah, I think I'd just be a ghoul. Maybe, like if I could choose to be a rich one that gets, like, the fucking serum or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So I could stay normal, then yeah, I'd just be a ghoul.
Well, it's not really a serum. I think
what is it called?
I think it's just love. I think that's a show thing, specifically, but...
Is it just a show thing?
I think so.
But yeah, I'd probably start off as ghoul. But yeah, honestly, we might save the idea, like the ranking of the box office. We might save that for like maybe like another episode.
You know what we should do for the Fallout episode is me and Justin.
We could do that for next week's episode because Fallout season 2.
Yeah.
Like that will finish airing right when we record. Yeah. So we could just do that for next season episode.
Yeah. All right. So that's all for today. Do you want to do the conclusion?
Sure. I'll do the conclusion, I guess. But yeah, that's next week.
Fallout Season 2?
Yeah. Let me just check to make sure that Fallout Season 2 will finish airing.
It does, I'm pretty sure. So next week's going to be Fallout Season 2. We're going to have Justin back again because he already asked to come back for Fallout Season 2 and we wanted him here. We're kind of figuring out what the secondary is going to be for that, but...
I think we could just do this. Or the box office thing.
And then after that, I think we're doing Wonder Man because that's going to get released. And we both have opinions on Wonder Man, but...
Well, we don't have any yet.
Well, we know it's going to be released all at once.
But, wait, hold on.
We're going to have to binge that the night of.
Weekly through to February 4th, 2026.
Yeah, that's like next Wednesday, I think, or next Thursday. Online, that's 2 weeks.
Well, that's 2 weeks, yeah. So,
okay, well,
wait,
next...
So what are we doing for...
Next week, we're going to end the episode here so it doesn't end too long.
Yeah.
Whatever
you guys see something, we'll put out an episode next week.
Yeah, okay. See you guys next Sunday. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye. Like, subscribe. What's it called? A boost or whatever?
No, the YouTube one is hype.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And download on Spotify if you can. Thank you guys so much and have a great day.